the stream. Let us get going here in just 1 minute. I gotta get all my stuff set up, and we'll get going. Come on. I believe in. I don't know if that song even still exists nowadays. There we go. Alright, let me edit the video real quick. Look funky. I gotta remember what I named my thumb. Oh, this thing is so cringe. But hey, it's better than nothing. I probably should have actually flipped those two backwards, but it's whatever. Alright, let's start playing. Hopefully this isn't too loud. And it's not picking up audio. Why is that?
Space anomalies?
Okay,
The piloting system is down. The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Oh, that's a fun way to start.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
Okay then.
From one
Fun way to
side
start
of the
game.
galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
Okay then.
So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
I love the dude in the corner who's just like, oh yeah, I gotta look menacing and strong when he's. Wait. Oh, okay. So I have real arms, and then I can have cool prosthetics if I want them. Sure. We'll go with something that looks kind of close to me. Let me in the face? Skin tone, good enough. Moles, features. Yeah, nope, we'll just keep that down. Here. Oh, wow. You can... Freckles spread. Sure, why not? Eye colors. Just good enough. Actually, hold on. I guess it'd be in the hair, right? Facial hair. What do we got? Quite a few options. We will go with this beauty right here. That is so bad. Oh, that's pretty much the perfect color. Dang. Alright. Cosmetics. Eyeshadow, cheek makeup, lipstick, dirt. Yes, we do love us some dirt. Piercings, tattoos, all that fun stuff. Background, we have a lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you join the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bring order to the colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Be an ex-convict, a gambler, a professor, renegade, or roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used a particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain. Later, you're now known as a gunslinger or directorate agent, not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Yeah, nope, that's about right. Traits. Traits have a deep impact on your venture. Select at least one to continue. Ronnie, you're able to perform great feats of strength in combat. Your unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. Brilliant, you're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. During skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. Heroic, others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. Minus 20% companion ability charge time. Ooh. Crafting recipes for ammo. Throwables and resource create up to twice as many of those items from the same amount of crafting materials. Lucky, nimble, resilient, savant, and witty. You can power through even the deadliest of enemies. Requires more than usual to take you down. Combat is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. If you're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing out of combat and in combat. 25% crouch speed, 25% combat sprint speed. Here, we'll go with nimble. Oh, and I have to go with a negative trait? Sickly, your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes, and illness, injuries, and crashing from primers are most likely. Minus 50% base health, minus 15 toxicity crash threshold. Okay. Skills. But I guess Brilliant does exist. Explosives, hacking, but plus 5% damage to auto mechanicals. For every level of hack chance equal to your hack skill and lower be overcome. Okay. Leadership, companion damage, and companion health. That seems like it could be fun. Lockpick. The lockpick skills allow you to unlock certain containers of doors. Investing in the lockpick skill allows you to select perks that grant the ability to pickpocket humans and preview the contents of locked containers. Melee, medical, observation, hidden objects with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be found. Plus 15% weak spot damage. Science, plus 7 gadget energy. Max meter. 10% more stacks of non-physical damage type side effects. Sneak. Sure, why not? Oh, okay, so you can specialize in more than one, right? Okay, yeah, so you can only get 2. Unless you take the Brilliant, which allows you to specialize in 1 additional skill. It's actually pretty good, but I think those are good enough for now. Enter name here. Bobby! Review. Then confirm you may revise any of the pertinent information previously supplied at this time or submit to proceed. Let us proceed. Yeah, we'll go with hard, because who doesn't like suffering? Hopefully there's nothing too important in the bottom right, otherwise I will move my little avatar to the bottom left.
Who is in charge of the mission? And how did this happen? What? We're recording. Make sure we edit that out. Commander, the reason your instructions have been kept vague until now is that your mission is not only of extreme importance, it is also highly sensitive. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that you qualify for, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No imported snacks, no Aether Wave cereals, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please try to be more discreet than usual, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
Wow.
Let's be honest here. You somehow managed to fumble your way through these things successfully. Let's just hope you're able to pull it off one more time.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. So, we've got the Incognito Navigation Terminal. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting out here. Inventory. Asian armor. Uniform. Evasion chance plus 15. Combat sprint speed plus 25. That's actually pretty good. Character. Health. Gadget energy. Got our map here. Oh, there's a second floor. And then our journal. The quest journal shows information on your active and completed quests. Here you can view SO data, enter tab, and then view ledger. Secret skip drive facility orbiting in the rings of the outermost planet Nyx. Okay.
Commander, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost 9, no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
It does the same thing. That's wild. They simulate brain damage? I'm afraid to ask by what you mean by kinda does the same thing.
Didn't I just say? But this way, you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it?
It's
Listen to
perfectly
me,
safe, they
rambling on.
say. Uh-huh.
So,
Sure.
anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Uh-huh. What are they telling you? Why are you asking anyone else how to run your own life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. But Sky likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
Mm-hmm. I've always said we need to put the people first. Their humanity and yours is priceless.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room
so
and open up the
popular.
channel.
Why don't I already know her? Let's go. Thanks for bringing me the TDD or TTD. By the way, I appreciate it. What are we waiting for then? Next time you bring me something important, let's talk. Nah, we're gonna be nice.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Yoink. And into the hatch we go. Bulk smokes. Junk item can be broken down for crafting materials. A cigarette lighter. Oh, someone's been smoking. What do we got? Agent helmet. Yeah, let's equip that. Pick up my credentials. Please select from the following menu: Earth Directive, Agent Handbook, or Exit. Variation of missing cargo, mishandling procedure, use of force guidelines. Sure. It said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directive, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force. Our force. Yep, who would have guessed? Cool, that's open. Doesn't seem like there's anything of use here. I don't know why I'm crawling back through this, like, has any real effect. Yeah, I can't.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Yeah, it is. Anything in the oh, what do we got? Codex. You can view the codex at any time to view any tutorial. Okay. Exploration. Map, journal, companions, stealth. Okay, so just all the standard stealth stuff. I feel like I skipped something.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate.
Oh, that's
They are
appropriate.
beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
I'm impressed. I mean, I'm supposed to be right. I have no idea what any of that means. What will that do for us? I thought our mission was just to gather information.
You ever heard of anyone trying to unseal one of them and living to speak of it? And the story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts.
Exciting.
But you first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What? Man, there's something. Oh, never mind. That's actually just part of the thing. What kind of
Hopefully
resistance
none.
can we expect
Our
upon
mission's
landing?
timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you
Anything
gain
else?
access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there, which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave
Yeah,
caches of tools and
let's
intel for
not
you
have
throughout
that
the
happen
sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Damn. Noted. Let's move on.
Move on? You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some confused fool more suited to running a cash register than a secret mission fouling
Hey.
up.
Hey, I take offense to that.
We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Oh, this poor man.
Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
Ooh.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither.
Oh.
Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Okay, well, let's get this underway. Let's go fight some bad guys. That's not terrifying. Whew. Creatures never have armor, making weapons like shotguns and SMGs particularly effective against them. The more you know. Automechs are weak to shock, causing its side effect to stack twice as fast. However, they are immune to plasma, preventing them from ever being lit on fire. That's exciting. Corrosion side effects, reduce armor. Oh.
We'll hold position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
Don't mind me being just an absolute menace. Actually, hold on. Codex, equipment. You are equipped with the latest in Earth Directory technology, the TTD. Gadget slows down. So Q to activate the gadget, and then scroll wheel to swap them. Okay, cool.
So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. As its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Certificate of Mental Refreshment. Congratulations on your newfound refreshment, Cadet. You are hereby authorized to return to Protectorate Society in your new position at Horizon Point Station. Okay.
Your sovereigns, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But
Exalting Lung Sanitizer. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing while in combat. Clears your breathing so you can do your duty.
we all know that a structure is
Okay then.
only as strong as its base
Need lockpick.
dirt on which it is built.
Well then I guess I'll have to come back for that.
That smell. Did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
Yeah, there's some Sprat hide. Power fuse. Oh, here we go. Oh.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Mentions you two, death. Expiring without permission will result in demerits.
Hey. Shock rod, magnet screw, and a shiny servo.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's
Maybe.
broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to
We
have a
found
cover
a badge.
story.
We can use that. Read this, Cadet Mallory. You have been assigned to this posting for a reason. You are to maintain order and cleanliness within the landing pad until ordered otherwise. In case of emerging extreme confusion, send a message to the Arbiter immediately. Addendum, read this too. In anticipation of any follow-up questions you may have, please refer to the following items. Momentarily not knowing where you are is not an emergency. Do not use sharp objects when cleaning the electrical wiring. Cut through the grime is a figurative expression. This landing pad is scheduled to be decommissioned soon as part of the protocol for family, so once this happens, you are to report to Central Dispatch for your temporary assignments. This is important. Once decommissioned, security measures will restart upon any power surge, so should you attempt to continue cleaning oil, likely you will be fired upon. Okay. landing pad 053 through 059 will be temporarily decommissioned. Any access to the sector must be funneled through pad 62 or 66, where security has been tripled. All guards will be assigned a location patrol. These patrols may not be ceased until ordered. Please refer to your designated arbiter for... Okay, so we should be able to do this.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please.
Oh no.
The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment? No! I mean, yes! Of course I would. Willingly. Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Ooh, that's kind of tricky. Can you help me out? I don't want to be sent back to mental refreshment, was it? You're on the defense now. If you don't, I'll make sure you're mentally refreshed.
Sorry. I can't risk being sent to mental... Forget I said that. It is my duty to report this.
Oh, come on.
I'm sure the arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time. I have nothing to say to you. Leave me be.
Dang it. Okay, well I guess there's not much we can do then.
Yes, you! You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the...
Let's see if we can sneak our way around here. Ooh, those are some shiny wires.
As its bones, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you.
I'm assuming this leads up to here. Yeah. Okay. I can't really sprint while I'm down here either, so.
The protector of Arcadia and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone.
Is there anything on this side? Ooh, there is some scrap metal. Some pure rat. Is there a flashlight or something? Junk, charge up weapons, overheat, crafting, flashlight, L. Okay. We're gonna make our way in here. We got over here, combat rounds. Got a automechanical dispersal control. This device appears to regulate the automechanical device systems. We need the bypass shunt or the hack thing. Let's see over here.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our
Oh,
approach.
shot.
Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
My team is not with me. Oh, another cutscene.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be Central Dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Wow, that's... I'll take security guards. I'm
Kinda
good to
figured
stick
that'd
to
be
the
your
shadows.
choice. Abar and I'll take Central Dispatch, then meet you at the Skip Labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Jesus, this is cheesy.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control.
This
Rest
man
easy,
is
Commander.
ready and locked in. Objective
Agent Pascal,
complete.
ma'am,
Sleep.
I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing all...
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Getting shot, certainly part of it.
I don't really know who is or isn't around. Okay, so there's a construction bot. Inside. Ooh, what's this? Security Operation Maintenance Access. We are here. This access will provide entry to the maintenance route called out on the map. Okay.
Bara, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
I feel like that's just a new way to go off. Oh. Okay then. That's noisy as all get out.
Jensen
We
and
got
I are in position above
Magpie.
the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Oh. Got that Fallout slow-mo whenever you get a good crit. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of the enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After getting enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for the enemy to see or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. was hoping there was something useful around here. Sweet. So that's another enemy killed. Oh, but what's over here? There we go. Scrap metal. Random pistol. Alright, let's see what we got this way. Yeah, wait, hold on. I can move my little guy up here. Because he's actually much less in the way that way. Everyone can actually see everything that I'm doing.
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Oops. Aw, well, let me grab that. Dang it, I don't have any lockpicking. Well, yeah, that'll do it. Sneak attacks. Attacking unaware enemies while crouching to perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, allow you to preview your damage. Prepare a power attack. Weak spot hit or charge shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal or power attack damage. Look for mods and perks. Yada yada yada. Okay, but I can cycle between the two. Dang, I really wish I could lockpick that. Oh, I have not been using my minimap at all, apparently.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's love.
Excuse me. Thank you. Security Instruction Manual, Part 1, Code Red, how to deal with security breaches and other high probability events. In the event of a security breach, catastrophic malfunction, or the nefarious deed, you must keep your wits about you, cadet. Vigilance and focus are... Of course they put that, right, in reading distance after I just stealth killed. Lovely. Ooh, what do we got over here? Game's already Pavlov me into anytime I see something yellow. Oh, come on. Nothing.
Have you seen Maori since their return? The state they're in, it saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Okay, cool. So that's all done. We got compact rounds. A bid for mental refreshment. I am writing to securely to propose a solution to your recent personal trouble. I've recently heard that one of the former cadets under your senior's preview has demonstrated significant change in behavior and efficacy after undergoing a 6-month mental refreshment sojourn. Considering the success, I wonder if it might be a viable option too. The rest of the letter appears to have been abruptly abandoned. Sweet. Well, so far so good. What do we got on here? Eject pumping station. quickly proceed to the control panel in the Security Operations Division. Seek out a large switch. Truly, you can't miss it. Flip it from on to off. If that doesn't work, a simple slug of a wrench or similarly blunt object to the automechanical's control box should do the trick. Defense system. Okay, in preparation for the visit. Okay, so something we've already read before.
Never more content.
Sorry, buddy. I think there's ads playing in the bathroom. Security Instruction Manual Part 2. As distressing as the previous volume may have been, you may breathe a sigh of relief, cadet. Rest assured, this manual was written solely out of an abundance of caution. I can't read. We don't need to worry about invaders either, as every other human outside Arcadia is too enslaved with unequal labor and subpar technology to even hope of making the journey here. Well, got some bad news for you on that one. Yeah, no, even the urinals have ads. That's awful. Hello. Auto mechanical repair station. The auto mechanical at the hoist has been partially dismantled, exposing a damaged targeting module. Okay, so you have two options. Rewire targeting module or tamper with the targeting module. I don't have the ability to do either or. I don't know how to get lockpicking, and that is ever so mildly infuriating me right now. Incident report. Item 1, Hauler Automech. Reported damage due to redacted experiment in the Skip Dry Diagnostic Laboratory. Protective plant plating is melted and the unit emits an unpleasant stream of noises. Replacement painting and a silencing module recommended. Okay. Yeah, we will pretend like I read that. Okay, hold on. Codex. Stealth, already done all that. Skills. Each time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skill. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game. Oh, every 2 level ups you get a perk point. So that's what would allow me to learn. Oh, goodbye. Hello again? So confused. Okay, so whenever I come this way, he gets dragged off. If I go back into the room, oh, never mind. They just get constantly cycled.
I've left some distraction devices in the floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Observation. The observation skill helps you detect hidden objects in the world that can be interacted to reveal helpful loot or information. When you see the observation eye appear, it means something hidden is nearby and you should follow it to unveil its secrets. Nice, we got drugs. Distraction device. G, throw, hold to aim. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When the distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigate, allowing you to sneak by. Performing a sneak attack or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside that circle will not respond or react. Got you. Or, hear me out, just get good. Yeah, so there's gotta be... Yeah. There's always... If there's a will, there's a way.
I don't care where I'm assigned. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is superlative. Thank the matriarch we don't live in one of those greed-driven corporatist colonies.
Wow. That's crazy. Is it just this one guy? Looks like it. Right? Am I dumb? Oh, it won't show me. Ooh, there's a room. Might be able to sneak into. Oh, there's a second one over there. Don't mind me. Just gotta waddle. Yeah, I could totally just drop down on him and just stab him. Okay, well, there's nothing else up here. Big sad.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their seal never lacked.
Oh.
The Sovereign provides. The system abides.
I can loot the room later. I just need to stab this other man first.
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Aw, there's nothing on him. What do we got over here? Got some messages. Okay, well I didn't get any sort of loot off of that, or like message notification, so clearly must have not been that important. Yep, don't really care. Oh, it wasn't that I was missing a room, it was just that it was downstairs. I see. Okay, well, time to sprint all the way back. Whee! Whoa. Automechanical security system operational. That's... Ah, okay. Yeah, I can't, yeah, we'll just have to disable it for now. Warning, Horizon Point is currently vulnerable, which is possible pursuant penal code 8947321. Exciting.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible.
Alright, well... I'm assuming this will,
We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
That seems like it was painful. Why would you stick your arm in something like that?
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Okay, I don't see any sort of suspicious loot, which is saddening. But also not surprising. My gamer senses are tingling.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Oh.
An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy?
Okay, maybe my gamer
Niles,
senses are
say
tingling.
something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
I don't want to go over there. Yikes. Okay, so that's the Skip Diagnostic Laboratories.
But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember,
I don't even know what's over this way or why it's letting me do any of this. Oh. My eye is telling me there's something important here. Oh. I mean, that's just a bunch of stuff. Okay.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear.
Oh no.
An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area.
Let's see. Our Bart needs more help than you can provide here. Take him to the ship now. Stay here till I figure out what to do. I'll be back. So help me. If Bar dies, I'm training you to scrap. He's a lost cause. Better save yourself now. Take him back
Attempting
to the
to
ship.
move Agent Abara is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Abara to the Incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to
that's
continue
valid.
with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is
Oh,
now
they're just
yours,
like, yeah, he's
Commander.
dead in the
Using
eyes
it
of the
may improve
city.
your odds of survival.
Take it.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing
Someone
forward.
touched something they shouldn't have. Inventory.
What? Straight to them!
That did not take a whole lot of damage. I don't know what I was expecting, but that was much faster than I thought. Oh, okay.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear. An unabridged alert. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before this unit. All.
Yeah.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
I'm trying to give chase.
Straight to it, then!
That is so silly. What in the world? They didn't hear their fellow man getting shot kind of just right next to him. Okay, well, they're all dead. I've taken no damage, at least this time around. Make sure this is fully loaded. There's no goodies hiding around. A cause worth killing for. Run away with DeVries. Okay, well there's something or someone in that middle tower there.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please?
Sure, why not?
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard.
Oh, he has no
Security
idea that
logs
I'm
can't
not
even
one
be
of them.
reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here. Wait, did you leave your post? That's bad enough under normal circumstances, but we're in the midst of an emergency situation if you'd not noticed. Where is your sense of duty, of honor?
I don't know.
Have you no shame?
Forget about all that. You said it's emergency. I need to get into the skip labs. Only when it suits me. Lie, I'm sorry. My love and protective desire to serve overwhelm me. No, are you anxious to die for your honor? Because that would... I think we're gonna go with this one.
What kind of subject are you that you'd proclaim such openly? And during an emergency? We can't have malcontents running rampant through the station at a time such as
he
this.
mad.
You must turn
Look at that
yourself
face.
into the Arbiter's post-haste, as is your duty. Fantastic. Now, since I shan't be lowering the bridge to grant you access, allow me to assist you by looking up the proper procedure
Oh my God.
under these circumstances. Let's see. says impeding you from submitting yourself for punishment is a major offense. But lowering the bridge would implicate me in your behavior. I can't afford any more demerits. Why have you done this to me? I'm ruined. Yes, they will. My demerits assure they'll be interrogating me about all this. They'll read my guilt on my face, hear the failure in my words. No matter how I try to conceal it.
Pretty much they'll just want to do it anyways.
Wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I
feel bad for him.
I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
Wow.
Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
That's awful.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization?
Yes.
To cover my abject failures?
Uh-huh.
I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme.
Jeez.
I'd be caught for sure. No, you're wrong. They know. They always know. And this that you're suggesting, it borders on treason. I am nothing if not a loyal subject.
Hey man, I'm trying to help you.
You dare to threaten me?
Yeah.
Guards! I need immediate assistance at the bridge! Sovereign as my witness, we shall make you pay for this!
Mm-hmm. Sure you will. Ah, I needed the pumping station keycard. Dang. Well, I can't get it without hacking. Or lockpicking, for that matter. This is a reminder of the day, this is a reminder that the annual day of remembrance will take place a fortnight from today. Let us use this time to reflect on the wisdom of Alexandra Varick, and how we may each do our part and safeguard the perfect society she built for us. Holy cow. That hurt. Oh no. Dang. Well, I don't know what I was really expecting there, but I did not assume that they would just notice immediately, because the last time they were blind. Okay, yeah, so this is after the guards were summoned. So, yoink, yoink, yoink. Eat that again. trying to see them, but oh, it's because they're not there right now. Where are they at then? Are y'all gonna move forward?
Invasive elements!
Ooh. That's a sniper rifle. What in the world? Well, there's not much I can really do about that. Someone just keeps eating those things. It's their job. Oh, well. Yep. I accept my fate on that one. Leveling up increases your health point, gives you points to upgrade your skills, grants access to a new perk every other level. Nice. Oh, out of all the times you wanted to save, right now. Gonna heal up a bit while we're waiting. Okay, well that's at least one down. Holy cow. Ow. Their aim is much better than mine is, apparently. If you came across a challenge you don't seem equipped to handle, try leveling up. Well, that's a little tricky to do whenever... That's 2 down. I'm gonna hang out right here, where hopefully the grenades won't get me while I wait for my energy to recharge. That sounded a lot closer. Oh! Holy cow. Okay, well, time to just sit here quietly. And wait for them to lose sight of me.
Maintaining perfection.
Okay. Somehow did that without taking any damage. Love that.
You shan't prevail, fiend!
I can't shoot you through the window. Not a single one of you had grenades, though. Even though y'all were lobbing those things like they were candy.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Yeah, I hear you. It's not my fault that he was too loyal of a subject. Messages. Okay, cool. That is there. After staring at the half-erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize science is way beyond your comprehension.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Panel controls aligned to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. Of course not.
It is not our place to question. Seal never lied.
Reckon I ought to reconnoiter. Let the Paragon. What was?
Oh no, poor fool. Had to be staring directly at me. He still didn't notice. I'm starting to get in the hang of this. long as I only use like a bolt or two per enemy. Oh, is this cluster of fuel cells that I could have just
Commander,
had
can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup.
Doesn't really surprise me. Okay. Well, I got rid of his stuff, so happy him. Oh, look, it's the auto dock. Don't really need it. Open the vendor. Ooh, and what can I sell? There's lots of things. Concentrated energy stored in a capacitor rod, commonly used to power shock weapons and automated technologies. Got a meal pack. Food and drink can be consumed outside of combat to restore health. Okay. What do we got? We got lots of health restoration, inhaler charge, and then ammo. Cool. Well, that should give me plenty of ammo for this rifle. Multiple distractor devices.
Society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible in the minds of thing of symmetry.
What does it mean by enable power? Does anyone maybe want to stand on it?
Sovereign provides the system.
Tactical time dilation. You're equipped with the latest in Earth directory technology. Yeah, okay. I've already used it repeatedly.
Perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this
Better take a gander.
Man, no one will stand on it.
To determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing.
I don't really know what I was expecting there. But that was silly. Without the grand plan, all that is left is the empty set. That's wild. Okay, so maybe if I do something like this to attract them over onto it.
stifling nuisance. It is the duty of every protectorate subject done. What was invasive element?
Well, that went much smoother that time around.
This paradigm we...
Perfect.
Thinking never made anybody happy.
They say drinking? Blinking.
Questions are an addiction.
Chow. Sweet. So that's pretty sure everybody in the area. Okay, well, I don't see anything all too interesting. No, we shall move on. Cutscene.
Damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. How is it possible you keep stumbling your way through things that would kill a more competent agent, and then emerge unscathed on the other side? It's infuriating. It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part is what it is. No matter. It's one I'm about to rectify. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Oh, it does it? What exactly is this obviously flawed grand
I have neither the
plans?
time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself. Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't
does
risk
that
the
mean?
delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
You're gonna kill us because of math? That's somehow more upsetting than your betrayal.
That's the spirit. Embrace your place in the grand plan with humor. Maybe I misjudged you after all.
No, you're still a
Farewell,
crazy psycho.
Commander.
Oh my. That's not good. Emergency hibernation. Okay, isn't this what they warned
Robin's
about?
family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
What in the world just happened? Big old claw machine. Oh, is that our ship? That took over an hour and a half just to do the tutorial. Love that. There's no way that was our ship though, right? Corrosion side effects reduce armor, making it an effective tool against highly armored foes.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Looks like he's got a robot arm.
Welcome back to consciousness,
Oh,
Commander.
okay, there's no like wake up scene. It is just you are
Please
now
accept
standing.
your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
Wow.
Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated
What?
with hazard pay.
I don't get hazard
However,
pay?
2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy. Revival protocols
Nice.
mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Say,
Oh, I can... Okay, well, now that I've done that, I really wanna... I really do want to grab the, like, brilliant trait. Do I want hack or lockpick? Or I could go with melee. Oh, that's so tricky. Observation has been good. Not really, though. Well, I guess it does allow me to find more loot, track enemies, and more effectively use enemy weak spots. So I guess we'll select lockpick. Not that all my health is really.
Assessment complete.
Ooh, that's
it appears you
a lot of
experienced some
XP.
changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleos and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Wow, okay.
Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%.
Wow, there's
While
like
the
you're
rift is a
useless
low to
actually.
medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Wait, DeVries is
Agent
alive?
DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite
That's
had been
crazy.
gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. It is
That's
inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also
Wow.
observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final
Bro's
update.
depressed.
Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
I don't think he wants to hear that actually. That feels like a bad idea. Hey, I've hit level 2. Cool. 2 points available. Okay. I can upgrade this to 30%. Oh. Okay. Oh, some of these require a certain amount. Ooh. Okay, so skills. I guess I can get some points in hacking. That's Okay, that's actually perfect. Yeah, so now I have everything that I want. We'll be unable to undo point allocation after this. Do I want to confirm? Yes. Okay. Perks. Okay, what do we got? Trophy Hunter. You gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chances is increased against strong enemies such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. Interesting. Pickpocket gains the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching up to an unaware human. Manual reset. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware auto mechanics by sneaking up on them and having enough hack skill. Also gain a bonus to damage against automechs. That would actually be pretty good. Bullet shield. You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Ninja. While sprinting or sliding, incoming attacks against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided, increasing your evasion. This increase further when in light or medium armor. Treasure Hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits or crafting materials. Ghost. If you're crouching when an NPC starts investigating you, gain camouflage for a short duration. It has a cooldown between activation, which decreases based on sneak skill. Cooldown is 3 minutes. After scoring a kill from stealth, your move speed is dramatically increased for a short time, plus 100% for 5 seconds. I think we're going to go with manual reset, because this will allow me to do sneak attacks on both robots and everyone else. Okay, there's a workbench. Crafting, mods, breakdown, party upgrades. When paired with the hibernation suit, this helmet provides a moisture-resistant barrier to help keep its contents fresh. Energy recharge rate. Trauma kit. Bypass shunt, Mac computers, and Mac pit. Okay. Worth 99. It turns into ferrochromium and chrysostom. For the time being, we'll worry about not that. Weapons and armor mods. At this workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, headgear. Mods have a variety of functions, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from our weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Okay, so it's not something... I need foil. Yeah, so I don't have anything for anything yet, which doesn't really surprise me. Hold on. Originally designed for use inside long-term hibernation pauses, suit is specially padded, help evasion chance plus 15, combat sprint speed plus 15. Plus 5% base health, plus 40% energy recharge rate. I'm assuming energy is what, like my Q. really little. Okay, found the toilet. Come on, someone's gotta have something good. No? Really? Disappointing. Repair leaky pipe in Eric's room. Order Val to run a self-diagnostic. Cook Stuart's bratwurst. This bullet point has been violently crossed out. Shore all intoxicants in the safe. Hide the safe key from Val. Or with Val. Okay, so that means Val has... I don't know what this one is. Okay, that's the exact same thing.
This records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Like your funny words, Magic Man.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Nice. Auntie's acidic dematerializer fires a spray of extremely volatile goo. When activated, deals corrosive damage at very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. Okay. Oh, so it's just another gadget. You can
Congratulations on your
Oh, you need some advanced decryption.
On your acquisition of the dematerial. This unit is currently unavailable for further medical assessment. How are you feeling, Agent? Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation period following the conclusion of your last
if I
mission?
hit X. Ah, okay. I'm assuming normally if I hit Q, then it would do the thing.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Drugs.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about.
Your
And
face
not,
looks real pretty.
Human stew.
seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer.
Seems so. Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could. You didn't search hard enough. Clearly, what's done is done. Which more. Don't beat yourself up.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you.
That's fine.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Yep. I agree. We can't let our answers
It'll
go
be an
on.
adventure.
We can't let our
Funny how
actions
often
go
you seem to
unanswered.
stumble into those. She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Sounds like you've already done some legwork. Great job, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting your Protectorate communications hub.
Yeah. Valid. Okay, so there's that big old anomaly. Eden. Here we go. Man on Paradise Island. You can have up to 2 companions who follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. I am not going to take anyone because stealth is king. Welcome to Paradise Island. Invading guards or attacking a faction will make them temporarily hostile. Killing faction critical persons will make you kill on sight, which can never be repaired. That's not terrifying at all. What in the... Yeah, that's not terrifying at all. that's just another ship that flew by. Prelude, we love. Any more of it hanging around by chance? This is giving me like Satisfactory vibes. Travel spawning grounds? What in the world does that mean? Oh. So just terrifyingly large monsters. Don't see me. Don't see me. I'm not here. You don't notice me. Okay, well I just found a bracelet, so that's fun. Oh, come on. I don't think I could stealth kill this thing if I wanted to. Oh. Yeah. Nope. I'm good. I'm assuming these big glowy orange things can be shot. Pitchball card, Sam Gould. Faction device, prestige. hello. So that's where I just came from. I can either go that way. Ugh. Oh, this guy also exists. I don't know where you came from. Oh no. Okay. Well, we're just out of here. Holy cow, I get the zoomies. Peace. I'm zooming. Okay. I want to give you a little dab in the butt. Yep, I didn't really expect that to work. Holy cow, you can sprint so fast. Ooh, what is this? Huh. Apparently I don't know how to swim. Who would have guessed? Huh? What'd I get? Extra holster. Gain an extra weapon slot. Step aside, ankle holster, shoulder holster. Yesterday is new. Now you're talking to town with the new concealed head holster. Try not to put anything too sharp in it. I love that. Zarium is a dangerous hazard found through Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's Automax. Standing in Zarium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zarium poison can prove fatal. Okay, so I should not be standing in that.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a Yeseng Protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Ah, yes. All us troopers share a unique bond, don't we? A certain camaraderie. For we are all but tools of war. Eh? Something like that? Look, I appreciate your attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside, but it don't really matter. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
So that's the doctor.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar? Welcome to the Name-Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli.
Name-pending saloon.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Sure, why not?
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
I think absinthe
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Awesome.
Wait, have you already read it? Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it in its entirety? Well, you must be some kind of intuitive business genius then.
Of course I
Hope
am.
you're not staying in town
I'm a
long.
genius.
Don't need the competition. Anyhow. Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What? Between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
I don't know.
Basically, to avoid it at all cost. They have a brigadier up there by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by
Terrifying.
Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces.
And I'm
We
gonna
have a small
stealth them
contingent
all.
of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
Ooh.
Of course I know that. We all do. Just trying to make some bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's decades away. Why fret unduly today? Here I was
because it's
hoping
that
you'd have a
little
good
3
story
years
for me
ago.
in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Pick your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there.
Mostly. What do we got? Biomass canisters. Sealed canisters of highly processed organic matter commonly used to power weapons or of questionable design. Or the food source. Use only Auntie's authentic biomass goo. Except no goo substitutes. Can I sell my junk? Cool. So that brings me up to 2,000 credits. Yeah, I'm good. And chat with you.
Oh, that must be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition. I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish
Hot
is
dog,
through
eat dog.
general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it. Oh, you're right. I wanted change. Whole reason I left the Protectorate in the first place. No sense complaining about the means
I mean,
now.
if he's a drone person. Ah, retires intel not found. No. opinion, I might be able to hire him on.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Look up my own bounty, look up local bounties. Following up the bounties for Paradise, please select Drone Swarm. Protector has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marking, and must therefore be destroyed. The drones were last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of bits of positive reinforcement will be awarded to whoever brings them down. Let's take a quick look around, because yeah. My gamer senses were tingling. Okay, so what did I just pick up? Defensive plates, plus 10% damage resistance. And a shock machine gun. Rate of fire is 8 per second. Weak spot bonus is 40. Stealth multiplier is 70.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
So that's all that. Gotta investigate the greenhouse.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Okay.
Appreciate your help. These weapons are gonna save lives. Oh no.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned too. A bit lackluster if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. Anyway, thanks for your help, friend. We were nigh at our wits' end trying to get into that armory. Now we can stop
I just
speculating on
dropped
what's
in
inside
through the
and
ceiling by
actually do some
accident.
work. And humble too. Well, we appreciate the assist. We're in a much better position to fight those Protectorate now than we were before. Auntie's Choice won't forget this.
Ah, no. I helped.
Don't go into that.
Okay, what's
Swear,
going on?
I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Nope, because that's what save states are for.
In Auntie's Choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you, You seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And what am I helping you with?
I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
Brother's crazy.
No way, no how. Even the thought of them critters scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited Protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. Don't want to bargain none? Might suspicious, you ask me. Like, maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna...
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything.
Edible
if Jackson's all fired up about it,
spacesuits?
it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Like a terrible idea.
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Okay.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3
Go negotiate your own contract. I got mine locked.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. Sorry, I've had an accusation of laziness laid at my feet a time or two, and I'm not looking to score more. Not with the amount of eyes on me right now. I'm no loafer, mind you. Just happens I like to work in measurable gains, rather than busying myself for the sake of it. Right? You get it. Unfortunately, this job is turning out more vital to the war effort than I was initially given to believe. Meaning I can't exactly go at my normal pace. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. That terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
Loser.
I lose my job, most like. If that ain't enough to dampen the spirit, without these drones, Fairfield will also be at a significant disadvantage against the Protectorate. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
Oh no.
As long as I'm on break, work does not exist. I cannot see the terminal. I do not hear the terminal. Get me? If you want to go poking around, that's your prerogative. Just don't break anything, all right?
Anyways, we're gonna rescale this. stuff up here to steal as well.
Too much Spacer's Tail? Try Grunty's Choice Pet.
Oh. That's a ship. I guess there's no getting up there.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk on bold ideas.
I'll just phase through you. How do you feel about that?
Stay in line or I'll knock you to the bottom of the org chart.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors?
Okay, what do we got? Biomass grenade. Sure. Not really sure on how to select a thing. Smoke grenades, explosive grenades, sweet dreams, shock rods, short round, shells, compact rounds, biomass canister, rehydrated water. Grab the mag picks, deep fries, bypass shunts. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing while in combat. Oh, wow. Okay, so I burned through all my moolah doing that.
Box.
Does that mean I've unlocked a bunch of recipes, so I can't complain too much? Oh, come on. Now I find... Okay, what can I sell? Really nothing that good. That's kind of maddening. Mods can't be recovered after being installed. Okay. Toxicity drain. Critical chance and damage. This gives me, oh, it's only 5% base health. So I might actually just slap this on. Evasion chance, combat sprint speed. Grit enhancing material, 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. Oh, nice. Then we have 15% combat damage resistance. Yeah, so honestly, we'll just slap that sucker on. break that down. We have, okay, we can craft mags and bypass shots, but nothing else for the time being.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new fate, what I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Probably crunch.
Oh, that? That's nothing. Just, supply list. Oh, I suppose my advertorial deficiencies are obvious, huh? Knew I should have gone in on that extra training course. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
Ooh. Let's see what you
I'm
have to
sure
say.
you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Is it a gun? It is. It's multiple guns. Advanced decryption key. Ah. Well, I need one of those. There is a triple barrel shotgun plasma barrel. A trip blade designed for tripping, but really good at stabbing too. You have some foil, Chinese servos, triple barrel shotgun. Kinetic biomass pistol. Lubricant. The Rattler looks like it might be fine. Ooh, it adds magazine capacity. I will have to be back here.
Stop that scrounging around. Knock off the funny business.
Your voice does not sound the same. Oh, it won't let me do that while I'm jumping.
Takes all sorts.
Ooh. That's a thought, but I can't really do that because I want to buy all this stuff first.
So many rumors flying around about the rifts. The lab codes can't figure them out. They're becoming unstable. What if they swallow us up?
Lockpick 5. Or Milverseed's private locker key. Okay, well I seem to have gotten most of what I can.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still.
Diagnostic oscillator. This contraption may control the consistency of the fuel mixture, but you aren't sure. Right now, the fluids are moving sluggishly through the pipe network.
warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you
Mines.
with? See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, "Gee, nice weather we're having today."
There's info that I haven't acquired
Not unless
yet.
your talent for interruption matches your knowledge of lifting mechanisms?
Yep. Sorry.
Like it's that easy, huh? All right, let's see you try then. I was being sarcastic, you ninny. I wouldn't trust you near a macrowave, let alone a system capable
Macrowave.
of deploying incendiary devices. Go do something that's not being in my way. Look at a cloud. Touch some grass. Imagine that'll keep you safely occupied a while. All right, baby.
Wow.
It's just... It's just me and you again. Now, how's about we figure out what's wrong?
A lot of fresh blood in the town pool around here with these protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Heavens to Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. There's a first time for everything. Wait. You make it a habit of sneaking up on people so as they want to shoot you? Seems ill-advised. Could be a little of both, I'll grant you. I've been so wrapped up in my business, I'd barely notice a ship dropping out of the sky if it didn't land on me. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
What?
Look, I know how it sounds, like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess. Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Okay. Well, they didn't go up. Oh. Wait, I think I already have the biomass grenade recipe. There's a scrap of paper. Or hack 3. Okay, well I just use a scrap of paper laying about somewhere. Not the biomass grenade, the bird mass.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Guessing this is the greenhouse over here.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. A full half-dozen automechs. All by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Ah, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you? Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me. Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators. Research mostly, some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and my contract says I get 0.003427. Well, I've got a lot left to do.
Okay, well, I don't see anything else of interest here in the greenhouse.
This Moonman character of yours, is everything supposed to
Sorry,
be so
time is
sweet?
bits. It's his time. Or R, that is.
I have no idea what's going on. Hold on. Okay, so investigate the greenhouse owner, optional, done. Investigate the Fairfield greenhouse. The plants. Galloway's terminal made it clear that she is the mastermind behind the criminal activity in Fairfield.
So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues this season?
You're back. Why? You read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet.
Oh,
Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work?
I don't know what the other
You're
work
not part of
is.
compliance. Huh. Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it? You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits?
I don't know.
I'm part of
Depends on the job.
Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you. Huh. They were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long
That's
as
not
your brain
terrifying.
pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a no-risk venture. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? Because we are the
Why
black
should
market
I
in
care?
Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get legally. Then you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but
Okay.
to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, For both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend. And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Locate a code to unlock the administration control. Meet Jackson Plum-inspired Grove. Destroy the hover drones.
Juliana. Oh, my Juliana. Even though I now rank among the Protectorate's foes, I hoped you would return to me. Every night I would sneak out of Fairfield, despite the danger, desperate to find you. Hoping you would see fit to join your wife. Yet no one has heard from you since you went to the Skycutter facility. Not in 2 weeks. I can only assume the worst. I don't think I can stay in this town any longer. Perhaps if I return to suffer the Protectorate's justice, I shall at least learn what became of you. And if you are gone, I hope I shall be executed. Then at least we shall be together.
Okay. Oh, I found her house by just wandering around.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
You're fine.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Hey, level up. Let's go. Okay, so one that I think was needed. Lockpick, sneak, observation, hack. I guess we'll also throw one into lockpick. Okay, so that should allow me to... hack some things I wasn't able to before. Have to actually remember how to do so.
Keep 'em coming. I can do this all day.
That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from? Not likely. I've been keeping my lamps open for these things ever since they started attacking. But thanks for the concern all the same.
Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested, but no such luck.
Officer Carr says we've already committed too many units to the field and that the Protectorate could launch a counterattack at any moment. That if I nag her on it one more time, she'll, quote, have me peeling Spectrum potatoes till my phalanges fall off. And everyone knows you can't shoot for shit without your trigger finger.
So, instead of allocating necessary resources, she set up a bounty terminal, handing our defense spending over to freelancers.
That's wild.
Have to admit, I like your conviction, stranger. Maybe a bounty terminal isn't all bad, as long as folk like you are out there earning an honest bit. Go out there and do what I can't. Show that bounty terminal and those Protectorate drones why no one fucks with Fairfield.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. Anyways.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom. Orders.
Hello, vendor. How are you? Can I sell... I'm gonna sell all my food. Alright, so I have $1,500 to work with. Repeating rifle charge burst can now be charged when firing, shooting multiple shots in a burst. Base damage is reduced. Holding down the trigger modifies the number of shots fired. Eventually, blade coveted dip. After scoring a kill from stealth, gain camouflage. While camouflage, you're invisible to enemies and deal bonus damage. There's a 1-minute cooldown between activation. Explosive round, shock barrel, changes damage to frost. I do kind of like the idea of stealth giving camouflage. I will have to go back to this.
something. I'll give it a look. I can see the source of the racket, but the boy damn thing's out of reach.
Oh wow, what was that? Paul's war chest? Does that say corporate climber? It's fun. To climb all day?
The target's not on the ground, recruits. Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Wow.
The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, and even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
You know, I can respect that.
I'm only responsible for familiarizing them with the weapons they will come to rely on in future. However, having observed them on the range, they fail every hurdle, but keep getting back up. I'd say that speaks to an admirable resilience. Or stupidity. Difficult to say which.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
You know, that's actually valid.
A teacher must always believe in the promise of their pupils, for as long as either are being paid to engage in instruction. Respectfully, I must decline your offer. Please excuse me. Lindell! You reload with a muzzle facing away from you. Away!
That's... I seriously thought I saw her shoot herself in the foot. Yeah, why don't we give this...
Nothing works. Test it somewhere else.
Eyes open when you pull the trigger.
Eyes open when you pull the trigger.
Can't
It's
shoot
a
what you
wild
can't
statement.
see.
Oh, this is Sky My Maintenance Manual. Sweet, so that should allow me to do that.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. I
Why don't
am
we start
Ethel
with introductions?
Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs. I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow. I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raktadan counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable. Oh dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R. I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
You could just call him Cooper. Hello, Copernicus. Oops. I don't know how far back this can put me.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
That is not to be.
Saw you coming this time.
There's definitely supposed to be like mock apples that you can fall on.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to end the lives of 2 invaders as opposed to 1.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
Crazy call out.
And if I deny your assessment? Ordinarily, I would feel confident about having the superior number. But as you pointed out, our condition is rather deleterious at the moment.
Big words.
Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here.
No.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said,
That's
foolish.
kind of sad.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
All right.
How many other Protectorate loyalists do you suppose are embedded in Fairfield? Let
I have nothing to say to you, interloper.
Okay, well, figured that all out. I'm getting turned around. I need to go find the minefield, right? I think it's this way.
All right, so you got her working.
Your words.
Bully for you. No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough? Why do you think I was so twisted up about the launcher? I know I can be brusque. The word unpleasant's also been bandied about before. Yeah, I'm a real piece of work. Maybe that's why we worked well together. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Wow. Thank you. Oh, okay, so they are all set up now. Cool.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Alright, well, before we go any further, we're going to save the game and probably call that quits for the time being. I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to drop a like, follow, subscribe, whatever it might be, and I will